Okay, well, hello, hello, hello. Uh, anyway, so today we're doing an interesting type of stream. It's gonna be. Hey, how's it going? Hold up, let me fix my mic real quick. You joined back really early. That's cool. Like you're always here. That's like super early. But hey, how's it going? So we're doing a just chatting stream today. Trying to get my chat set up, but it's not working. Yeah, good. You're good. Okay, that's great. Oh, I don't know why, but my chat is not loading for some reason. It's supposed to be loading on screen, but it's not. So we're gonna have to fix that preview. Okay, let's try this. Browsing. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work for today, but it's fine. We'll just do it another time. And then you have the audio. It's supposed to be timeless. Hold up. Priorities, filters. Okay. So we're good. So just chatting. What are we gonna do today? Okay. We are literally just doing we're doing oh. So just chatting. I keep saying that, but like I'm not saying anything else. Yeah, I'm literally not saying anything else. 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, everything's set up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got everything. It's going good. So we're gonna do unhinged Reddit stories. Okay, so for the people on the YouTube that might be still there on the YouTube, let's redo an intro and start from there. Hey guys, so today we're gonna be doing unhinged Reddit stories. That should be good. So this is called I don't know. I feel like I'm just too nervous. I gotta calm down. Okay. This is r/ask Reddit. What's the most unhinged thing you've done? I was pickpocketed in Barcelona and something snatched in my brain to make me realize it happened. Okay, let's start over. What? I was pickpocketed in Barcelona and something snatched in my brain to make me realize it happened. A guy had bumped into me on my way out of the airport, and about 10 seconds later, I realized my wallet was gone. Okay, that's kind of scary, especially if you're in a new country. Like, I don't think he knows this guy. Well, I don't think he knew the country he was in because he just came from the airport. But whatever. Okay. I had been flying for hours and gone through the airport security twice, so I was all out of patience for that day. Okay. And I snapped and took off sprinting. I see the guy, I tackle him, and I slammed him against the wall and started yelling, telling him to give me back my wallet. Honestly, I think I would do that too. Any American would probably do that. Any any reasonable American would do that. Like they had a they had to pay, not pay. They had to announce to Americans to stop beating up pickpockets in the UK. It was like the funny stuff ever. Anyway, my friends who were with me think I had lost my mind until I started going through the guy's pockets and find my wallet. At this point, there was three other guys shouting at me in Spanish, and we were all short entrance away from the airport. One of the guys shouting ripped out his ID at this point, which looked like some kind of cop ID that went through a washing machine 20 times. Okay. Sneak this, but okay. I'm not buying it. It's since the guy does not speak a hint of English and his ID is unreadable. He's holding me by the collar and I'm holding him, and I decided to say, F it. There's a real cop in the airport. So I dragged the guy there, and when we reach the revolving doors, it's me, the thief, my two friends, and the three screaming guys. And I now see that each screaming guy has a pistol holstered under their jacket. Okay, scary. A different country, you tackle the guy and then they have pistols. Okay, but okay. So I start screaming. Airport cops show up, and it turns out the screaming guys were doing an undercover sting operation to catch the pickpocketer who had been evading them for months. Had to spend 8 hours giving a report and then Skype in as a witness months later. I was there for 2 days to see it at the drive in play. The way that he, this, like, words are missing from what you put. Anyway, nice work. These are some of the comments. Nice work. When I was pickpocketed, the jackass did it on the train and jumped right out while sped away. Hope more pickpockets get their ass kicked. Yeah, me too. Uh, what I would say is that, one, make sure all your stuff is secure when you go to a foreign country. Two, I think pickpocket sucks. Losing anything sucks, especially if you're in a country. Because imagine your ID or passport was in there, and then it's just gone. How are you getting home? Especially if you didn't tell anyone you're it's a surprise vacation trip. And you didn't tell anyone. You're gone. You're trapped. You're trapped in whatever country you came from. In whatever country you're in. We're gonna read / am I the asshole? Okay, this title says, am I the asshole for humiliating my ex's new girlfriend in front of our friend group? Okay, I don't know, buddy. It's kind of tough. Okay. Posting for my inactive account because I have some friends lurking on my main one. Okay, so he's trying to be anonymous. I, 22F, broke up with my boyfriend 24M around 8 months ago. We decided mutually call it quits and parted in pretty good terms, which is good because we just so happen to share a friend group. It's rough. I would never date anybody in my job or my friend group or like anything related to that. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. Oh, hold up. I decided. After a rough patch, I decided to talk a bit more. To I decided After a rough patch, I decided taking a bit more care of myself, eating better, going to the gym, going to therapy. This shift was pretty evident, both in my attitude and the way I look. My friends said I looked much happier and healthier, and I began gaining confidence little by little. Okay, it's not bad. Like after a breakup, going over like major changes, uh, that's pretty good. Like self improvement is always the way to go. You don't want to become one of those crazy exes that like stalks people. So self improvement is definitely the way to go. Now, I am a huge nerd. I play D&D weekly. I have thousands of hours in Stellaris. Stellaris? I don't know that. I don't know that game. And most relevant to the story, I like to cosplay it as a hobby. Okay. So I'm trying to guess how cosplay would get into the story, but like, do you think your new boyfriend's girlfriend is like also a cosplayer and just is hating on OP? Most of my old cosplays involve characters that don't show their face or body too much. Hornet from Hollow Knight, Mono from Little Nightmares, etc. But since I've been feeling more confident, I decided that for a big con in my city, I'd like to try something different. A friend convinced me of going as Viper and Chamber from Valorant. Okay, that's a pretty great cosplay actually. Like that's really good. So for the past 6 months, we've been pouring most of our free time into the cosplays. They're making it from here. That's a lot of time and a lot of dedication, a lot of effort. That's a lot of time. On the short side, that takes like a lot. Anyway, so 3 weeks ago, I sent a picture of me wearing the cosplay to the group chat, asking for feedback for final details. My ex immediately DM'd me. He asking to please not wear that cosplay to the con because it might make his new girlfriend uncomfortable. How does that relate to you guys broke up for like 6 months now? I asked what about it would make her uncomfortable, but he refused to elaborate. I knew he was dating someone new, but I didn't know she was coming with us to the con. I tried to explain to him this was works of months, that I couldn't throw it away just because a girl I never met felt uncomfortable about it. Oh my days. What? My reading capacity is like, I don't know, maybe it's the glare from the screen. Whatever it is, it's cooking me right now. Okay. In the end, I wore it to the con, and it was a huge success. I try to keep my distance from the large chunk of our group because my ex and his new girlfriend were with them. But we did spend time No, scrap that. We did spend a good part of the day with them. Throughout the whole thing, the new girl kept making side comments at me and laughing whenever I asked for a pose for pictures. Everyone looked uncomfortable, but nobody said anything. After leaving the con to have dinner, though, another friend asked the new girl if she wouldn't like to cosplay as well. Her answer was, "Why would I need more attention from guys?" What? Cosplaying is for yourself. How is that? Okay. I already have a boyfriend. I'm not a slut. I snapped and told her to stop acting like a pygmy and to apologize. That's what you should have done. You should have asked her to apologize. But what she actually said was, I asked her to stop acting like a pygmy bitch just because I got attention all day. She started to cry immediately. My ex stepped in asking me to apologize. I tell him I only do it if she apologizes the way she's been acting around me all day. More and more, our friends started to join into a screaming match, and it got so bad we ended up getting kicked out of the restaurant. It's been 5 days and my ex is threatening to leave the friend group if I don't apologize. I honestly wouldn't care if he did, but some of our friends are asking me to do so to stop him from leaving. So, should I cave? Am I the asshole? No, you're not. 100% not. 100% not. 100% not. You're okay, girl. He's definitely the asshole. You're okay. Next story. Probably the last story today. The last story of the day is called, Am I the Asshole for Not Defending My Wife when My Sister Called Her Fat? Yes. Yes. 100%. 100%. But we'll see. My sister, 27F, was visiting my wife, 32F, and me, 33M, the other day. Okay? An important thing to note. My sister... Okay, let's start over. Am I the asshole for not defending my wife when my sister called her fat? Yes. Yes, you are. My sister, 27F, was visiting my wife, 32F, and me, 33M, the other day. An important thing to note. An important thing to know about my sister is that she has had a child, 5M, with her now boyfriend, 27M. When my sister found out she was pregnant, she told her then boyfriend that she was pregnant. Okay? So the sister told her boyfriend that she was pregnant. He wanted to marry her in a shotgun wedding of sorts, but my sister said no. The only information she offered up was that there was no way they would be compatible in this long term. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? How are you having a baby but you're not compatible long term? You know what? Okay. And I don't think it's any of my business to probe or question her about it. It's really not, but I feel like you should be asking questions. Soonly after, my sister and her boyfriend broke up, but they established a healthy co-parent relationship and both now have 50-50 custody with stable, well-paying jobs and live close by each other. That's not bad. If you can leave a relationship and still do what's best for the child, then that's great. Everybody should be doing that, or striving to do that at least. My wife strongly thinks that my sister should have gotten married and hates. Okay, I'm sorry. My wife strongly thinks that my sister should have gotten married and hates that my sister refers to her ex-boyfriend as her baby daddy. I mean, I feel that, but like, it's her baby daddy. I don't think my sister really cares that she had a child out of wedlock, but every time my wife meets my sister, she brings up the fact that she should try to get her boyfriend back and asks him to propose again and asks why she does not want to marry him, especially since my sister has been single these past 5 years. If this has been happening for 5 years, why haven't you stopped your wife? Like, if your sister's clearly uncomfortable, then why haven't you stopped your wife? It has gotten to the point that she has told me privately that she is fed up with this and has asked me to speak to my wife about this, which I have. Okay, so you're talking to the wife about it, and the wife just does not stop. Sounds like the wife doesn't know how to have boundaries. The other day, my sister visited my wife and I at our home. We were having a normal conversation, and my sister was talking about her son entering kindergarten, and all the way she was preparing him. Okay, let's go. So this was like, okay, so that was a flashback. This is where we're currently at. The conversation seemed pretty mundane until my wife once again brought up that my sister should try to get married at the courthouse with her ex-boyfriend. That's not an ex-boyfriend anymore. That's her baby dad. Like 5 years? Like, that's too long. I mean, sure, you could rekindle, but like, that's crazy. And that the other parents would view her as immature and would not think, huh?